Hello everybody, and welcome back to Kinlaig. We're still in August, second half of it. Oh yeah. Well, we're only doing 20, so I can't really argue at that. I'm moving the... Nearly crashed there, didn't I? I'm moving the harvester. I'm going to move some equipment actually over to Walter's, ready for his fields needing harvesting. We'll need this, obviously. I'll have to pay to keep hold of the and a bit of a bounce at it, haven't we? I have to pay for keeping hold of the header trailer. That's all right. I mean, we'll probably keep it till, just in case any other combining work comes up anyway. Have it for 2 or 3 months, hopefully offset the price of it. Speaking of price, I better put fuel in here as well, hadn't I, while I'm going past the station. I've had a phone call off our friend that owns Field 16, which is the one next to our yard area, potential farm if we can get the money to buy those fields. After we did the one that we did the big onion harvest on, actually asking if we're able to do a bit of oh, is he going to let me out? You absolute gent, thank you very much, sir. Asking if we can cultivate the field, which is brilliant. Ooh, pop that right in along there, nearly, very nearly. Have I gone the wrong way? Too late, we're here to do the cultivating on the field, which is perfect because I want to test out the new cultivator. However, I've also got somebody from the garages come out to have a look at the Unimog, which we need to pull it because it is 100% at damage level, and I think that's going to be quite expensive, similar to the cost of fueling up. This has just been £600 to fuel up. What's the price? Oh, can't we get any red in this game? Anywho, so plan of action is, we don't need a big trailer for Walters, do we? We could probably take the Massey trailer and the Massey Ferguson. Yeah, we could. Just what would they? Don't really want to risk Walter's John Deere pulling it. I think that'd be a bit. Yeah, we'll do it with the Massey. I don't think it'll be too bigger. Potentially we could just do it on combine, couldn't we? Fields aren't far away, they're only up and in. You might be able to actually. There's room, isn't there? Might be able to just do it with that. No, it's worth a thought actually. There's room to get their boom arm out, I think. The Bailey trailer's pretty bad. That needs a bit of maintenance as well. But yeah, I think I might just risk. I can do it on the first field, can't I? If it's not working, I can just whip over and bring the trailer over. I probably won't get that done until beginning of September, to be honest. My main theory is if we do this cultivating, I'm a bit apprehensive. It needs a 300 horsepower engine to pull that cultivator, but it's flat, so it depends what the price is. I mean, if it's 12 grand to fix the Unimog, it's 12 grand, isn't it, really? Not a lot we can do about it. The price will be what the price will be. I just feel it's the maximum price, isn't it? At that sort of level, 100%, it's going to be the maximum price. I did have a word with the boys at the store about this class Zerion 12. It's got all-wheel steering, so quite good for cornering and tight turns, but it's also very big, as in pretty wide for these roads, which I mean you do see a bit wide tractors in the UK, but they're usually holding up a lot of traffic. So that's sort of. I should probably slow down for those bumps. It's put me off a little bit, if I'm honest. Plus, I think we'd probably have to max the debt up again, and then it's not got a flat bed on it, so we don't need 500 horses. Just talked myself out of that deal, haven't I? Makes sense. Makes sense. We'll go in this entrance. Odd question of where we staying while the house is being built. We've got an Airbnb. Yeah, that looks nice. That sorghum field. We're gonna literally have to set ourselves up here for a while, I think, because Walt's gonna have quite a bit of work on for us, he says. Which side is my trailer? That side. So let's go this way round. I thought he'd have that gate shut again. He started shutting that gate all the time. I don't know if he's a bit worried about things being stolen or what. Nothing wrong with that. Being cautious. There he is. But we have got to crack on with this cultivating contract because there's a bit of a time limit for me wanting it to be done. So I'm going to park this up here for now. We can enter through that gate when we start work, or we can go from the other side. That's not a problem. That off. That off. Out we get. Is that alright there? Yeah, that'd be fine. Walt's not going to have a problem poopling around in his bit, and he doesn't have any people turning up to pick things up. I'm just going to go and have a quick word with Walter, and then I'll see you over at our area. guys that he gave it the look over. 28 grand. I was not expecting that as a price. 28 grand. Wowzers. That's a big chunk of money for me, that. $585 horses. 2, 3. That's a no-go, isn't it? It's going to put us too much in debt. In fact, that's not got 3 point on it, was it? No, it's not a 3 point on that. Definite no then. This is out of wood. However, another 10 pallets to come off this. My. Anywho, this is flat though, isn't it? This is flat. We'll give it a go. Yeah, we'll get... Bear with me. Yeah, I've decided just to risk it. Can we get through there? Can we get around there? Go through that way then. Let's risk it. It's flat, isn't it? It's a flat bit of ground. Should be reaped. Good test for this anyway. Oh, well. Looks like he's had a lorry load of stuff delivered, and he's put it all right in front of where I normally turn and park. I wonder if I'm going to struggle to get my truck out there. Struggle to get it back in if I do get it out. Well, I did say we'd try and keep the area away as much as possible. I think he wanted to put materials underneath this shed, but we could probably make him a bit of room. Good though, he says he'll have it done in September. Right, excitement time. Where should we start? You know what, I think let's put on the GPS. Maybe. I'd probably agree with that. We'll start up at that end though, try and finish down on this right hand side. Probably on a bit of distance on that so I can see what's happening. And we probably want to open it up as well, don't we? 6 meters of cultivating goodness. Oh, it's dropped it straight away. Lift. And drop. Now, hopefully, I'm hoping this will make stones, and then they'll want stone picking. That'd be perfect. I mean, it is running. Nine miles an hour. What's the expected? What have I got? Is it that one? Top down. Yeah. 9 miles. So it's doing the speed that it should be doing. Although it's a deep cultivator, not a shallow cultivator, isn't it? So we should really, yeah, we are bringing stones up. Nice, nice, nice. That's me turning circle when we like. I'm hoping if we can do a row, skip a row. Go on, Unimog, in you get. And if we can get a stone picking contract afterwards on here, then we are all gravy. Because that's payment for doing the stones, payment for doing this. Hopefully get this in a good bit nearer to the repair cost. And then obviously we've got cultivating to do down at Walters after the harvest as well. So it's happy days. I would say though, it doesn't look any different, does it, than doesn't look any different from a shallow cultivator. But it's still doing the thing of cultivating, which is what you expect. 4 o'clock, this might actually take us till evening time. Bit of a risk to get this done. I mean, it shouldn't take us that long, should it? 17% shouldn't take that long at all, actually. How much are we getting paid for this? 5.5. 10 grand short. More than 10 grand short. I might have to dip into the reserves, or this is running at the normal speed. Do I need to fix it before doing Walters? Because could we hold off all of the repairs until a later date? Would that be a bad idea? Probably. Go on, girl. Is this any better than the one that I previously got? I'm not sure. It's not on a sale anymore anyway, so it's nice. I like it. Definitely doing the cultivating. It's doing the thing that it's meant to do, and it looks better, and it doesn't fit on the front, and it works on this, which means we've got more of a use for this tractor / truck. To be fair, 9 mile an hour is not too bad. I get Walters, we might see a bit of an issue with it at Walters. Then I might need to look at possibly getting the repair done on it. I think I'd like to try and hold off as long as possible, maybe until we've sold things at winter time. Thing is, 30 grand of repair. Last episode I was talking about spending just over 30 grand on making our own fish food, which I haven't looked into yet, but I'm thinking something around the 40-45 grand mark is where I'd like to be spending money on a fish food production. And that's not really going to work if I've just then lost 30 grand on that, plus the cost of fixing that trailer. I'll have to have a think about it. Anyway, I'm waffling on. I'll come back to you when I've made a bit of progress on this. It's not took too long actually. It's quite impressed. It feels laboured, I'll not lie. Not the old Unimog having a bit of a struggle, but patterning on this field's a little bit strange as well, but reasonably happy with it. Is it better than the previous one? It's the same size. I think it's about the same speed. Definitely a lot bigger and heavier. Needs a lot more horsepower, but it's workable. Certainly is workable if this can get out of first gear, which it doesn't seem to want to quite often. I'm hoping that's just fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. I'm hoping that's just because it needs some repair work. Toes and fingers crossed. But yeah, it's doing the thing that it's meant to be doing. 9 mile an hour is not too bad. I thought we would be bringing up bigger stones, if I'm honest, but that could be the field as well. We'll persist with it and see what happens on Walter's bits. There is still stonage to be lifted either way. Just need some stone contracts. Come on. You get. Let's have that. I think we've just pretty much got this area to do now. So we'll go down that way, up, back up, and oh, we need it. Yeah, very close to finishing. There's a little gap here on my right I need to do as well. And then there's probably a few bits at the bottom end of it, I'd have thought. Although obviously in this iteration of Farming Simulator, we don't have to finish the whole field, or more to the point, we can't finish the whole field. Swing this round. If we could get some money to buy this, I'd like this bit at the side as well. We might have a quick look at valuations. Get on Zoopla and see what the pricing's coming up. That's it. We've got it. Because this bit's a lovely sweeping area. Nice little spinny down in the middle. Actually quite big, that little woodland area. I think this will be us. 99%. Boom, done. And it just stops. Doesn't let you just carry on. That's a shame. Especially for a stone collector like myself. Anyway. That job's done. I think I'm going to risk this over at Walters, you know. Yeah, I think I am. Let's just collect that. And have a quick look at the prices around. If, let's say, we were able to have some monies, that would certainly increase the size of our space, wouldn't it? 200 grand's not the worst, actually. 86,000 a hectare. That's a nice field. Whoa, that's quite a big field then. This area, 244 for that. I think I'm more tempted to take this area. What's that bad boy going to cost? I've never had a job on this yet. That's cheaper, 72,000 a hectare. 87, 79, 81, 93. One bit that I do really like is this one, because it's got that bit out onto the beach. 116 per hectare. But we could then put an offshore fishing area without having to buy a boat. Something to certainly think about, isn't it? Let's take a little, get the old beacons up, and let's have a little drive over. We need to get some fuel as well, don't we? Or do we? I think we might be alright. I need to move that out of the way when I come back. It's going to be in the boys, the builder's way, isn't it? I think we're clear. There is a bit of a steep hill, isn't there, really, but we are not financially great. Am I going to fuel up, or shall I hold off? Oh, this is a big tank. I had an extended tank on this. I don't think I need to do the fueling up. No, we'll just head straight over to Walters. It's 5:30. Tell you what we'll do, we'll take this over to Walters. We'll see if he fancies a little trip out for a pint. I fancy a bit of a pub meal and a couple of pints. Unless, of course, somebody then pops in and says, that's great, can you now do some stone picking for us? But either way, I'm going to have to do some contract work anyway to get the money to pay for the repairs, which is a shame. I don't have to, I can. Simply borrow the extra bit back off. It's just I get to the end of every night and then I pay off what I've made off my debt, same as I do with Walter. Don't want to be taking any extra on for something menial like repairs. But that's the game, isn't it? That's the job. I'll tell you what I should start doing is probably washing the equipment down before I start taking out for these contracts, shouldn't I? It's good that we're taking this up as well, because when I had that cup of tea with Walter earlier, he said he'd got quite a bit that needs going to market again. Got produce ready to sell. We'll need, he's got all the gates shut. I'll just drive up and put it back into his yard for him. For him, for me. But for him, it's his fields that are going to get done. I don't think we'll need to be using this in any other capacity unless some other contract comes up late at night. I do like to do my contracts late at night on off-camera ones. Save the recording for the daytime. But I think next episode we'll probably base it down around Walters, see what needs to get done, because I'm thinking we'll need to check the animals. Soybean definitely needs doing. We could probably do we could probably cultivate it straight in. Oh, that's a thought. We'll probably want a mulch doing. If he's got some money to get a mulcher with, we'll probably run a mulcher over it as well. And I will pop this at this side. Lovely stuff. The contractors have arrived. Yeah, good stuff. What are we looking at these? Oh, that looks nearly empty to me. Might be a bit of feed coming in. What sort of feed has he got? This should all be properly done on the next episode, shouldn't it? I'm jumping ahead of myself. One last thing before. There's cultivating work all over the shop now, isn't there? That's 10 grand. That will probably pay for the repairs. Any harvesting? Where's that deadwood? Because we're... Bit of spraying. No stone picking. Interesting. The one job that we really want, and it's not there. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you've not subscribed yet, then do feel free to hit the subscribe button and get notifications whenever the new episodes have been dropped and published. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, then do feel free to pop them in the comments section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, he's looking at a good decent yield off that, 16.2 tonnes per hectare. Nice. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye for now. Go see if he was ready for a pint.